Hey guys, Kevin, Muddy River Tactical. Thanks for joining us back out at the range. So today it's a little windy, so I apologize if the wind kind of interferes with the audio here, but we got the brand new Smith & Wesson Shield Plus Carry Comp from Smith & Wesson. We've done the other two pistols they just came out with, and we just got our hands on this yesterday afternoon, so we wanted to get to the range first thing this morning to shoot it and see what we think. When Smith & Wesson came out with these three new pistols, in my mind at least, I was most excited about the Shield Plus Carry Comp, because the Shield Plus has a huge following, is a great pistol, just is an overall great gun. So putting a comp on it kind of adds to that, maybe less recoil, things like that. But with the Bodyguard, it's kind of overtaken all the hype here recently, but I have strong feelings that this is going to be just as good. So what this is the Shield Plus. It comes with the 3 mags, just like the original Shield Plus, a flush 10 round, an extended 13, and then even more extended 15 round mag. So it comes with 3 mags right out of the box. It's a 9mm, obviously. Comes with cool night sights on it. You can see the night sights there. They're really good sights. I'm a huge fan of those. Optic ready, serrated black rear. The frame and everything is the same as the Shield Plus. So if you have a Shield Plus or held one, it feels the exact same as far as that goes. The trigger on it feels the same to me. It's got the trigger safety, and then just a little bit of take up, and just a clean, crisp break, and then a fairly quick reset. The trigger overall is very good. So where this goes different from the Shield Plus is it comes with a 4-inch barrel, which Shield made a 4-inch Shield Plus as well. But this one has the built-in comp. So if you've watched our other videos, this is kind of the new thing going on with all these pistols. Springfield Prodigy just announced they're coming out with the comp version of theirs. The Hellcat Pro, a bunch of them are going to comps. But if you look at the barrel, they're all doing the exact same thing, just a hole out the top of the barrel there to take the gas out, which makes your recoil impulse and keeps you on sight better. And from what I've seen with all the new pistols, it's made a drastic difference. So that's why I'm excited to shoot this one and kind of see. Like I said, it's optic ready. Comes with the 3 mags in the box. And also in the box, I haven't even opened it yet, but it comes with a cleaning kit in there. And that's about it. The lock. But coming with 3 mags is huge to me, because if you look at this for a concealed carry gun, you put that mag in it, it makes a shorter grip, where like my pinky comes off of it right there. But for concealed, it makes it that much easier to conceal. Or you can put a 13 round mag in where it gets just all of your fingers there, which is what I personally like and what I'd personally probably carry it with. Or if you go with a 15, you got an overly full grip, which for the range and stuff is great. Just when concealing, I wouldn't carry it just because it makes it that much harder to conceal there. But that's just my opinion. But having all 3 options is awesome. Plus at the range like today when we're going to shoot, it gives you less reloading between. So today on this review, we're going to shoot Blazer 9mm 115 grain full metal jacket ammo. We shoot Blazer a lot just because it's a budget friendly option, and overall it's been good for us. So I'm going to load up these mags here, and we'll go over some of the initial specs of the gun before we shoot it. So the MSRP on this pistol is $649. Obviously that won't be street price, and prices vary across the country, but the MSRP is $649. So I would say you're probably looking around $600 for the immediate future anyways. Like I said, the barrel is 4 inches and it's a stainless steel barrel. The overall weight of the gun is 17.9 ounces, so it's fairly light, and 1.1 inches wide. Comes with the 3 mags that we talked about. The overall length of the whole pistol is 7 inches, so it's a little longer with that 4-inch barrel, but still in a compact size. The overall height is 4.6, which is what means more to me in a concealed carry gun, because like I said, the grip is what gets harder to conceal than what the overall length does. And sometimes the overall length actually helps you some, because it keeps the gun from getting top heavy. So if you can imagine this gun inside your waistband, where if it's a short barrel, it's more likely to the top to flip out, whereas you got more length there, it keeps it more stable and keeps the top from flopping out quite as easy. And we already talked about the optic ready and night sights. So overall, it's just a good package. We'll see how much the comp version adds to the shootability, because the actual Shield Plus, just the 3.1 inch one, is very good shooting pistol. I've never had any issues with that, so if it makes it better, I think it would gain some popularity to some people. And recoil is one of those things that everybody's sensitivity to recoil is a little different. So what we think may not be bad may help somebody with different strength or different structure or whatever. Obviously, it's what the market wants, because if you look at all these new pistols coming out, all the way from concealed carry pistols, like I said, the Prodigies, they're all coming with these comps built in. So it's cool that they're listening to the people that buy them like us and you to kind of feed where they're going to go with the market. All right, so I got these mags loaded. We'll go up here and we'll shoot these.
Hey, tell them about the new addition to the range. Who's that out there?
Oh yeah, if you look at the range out there. So we got this tip, actually, Brett Courtwright with War Horses for Veterans. He used to be a cop and worked for the sheriff's department and stuff. He was talking about training and how they would put shirts on targets and silhouettes and stuff, because if you get used to just shooting paper and paper, you put a shirt on something or a silhouette like that where you can't see the target behind it, he's like, you'll quickly realize if you're a good shot or not. So we got our, what are we gonna name him?
The viewers need to tell us. The
yeah,
name. Like,
so the viewers can come up with a name, but that's gonna be our new mannequin that we're gonna put in some of these videos just to kind of test his theory, but he swore by it, so we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. So shoot us some names in the comments below if you want to name our dummy target out there. So these first shots, we're just gonna shoot fairly close, 8-9 yards, somewhere right here at this first bucket. And I'm gonna start with the 10 round magazine just to kind of see how that is and go from there. The 10 round one, I only have my bottom finger's off of it, so I expect the recoil to be a little more, but we'll see here. Well, as you name our dummy, he may not last to the next video. We'll see how it works, but at least I hit the steel target behind it, so it wasn't too far off. But it is different when you're just in your mind while you're shooting, looking at something different. All right, so this is gonna be the 13 round mag now. I don't know how much you can tell off the video, but the recoil's super manageable, and the comp, just like all the others, you know, I'm always weird about comps. In my head, I don't feel like they should help that much, but the extra barrel length in the comp is definitely a smoother shooting gun than the 3-inch. But with that said, if you go from a 3 to 4-inch gun, it should be smoother shooting. So to really compare it, I think I'd have to shoot the 4-inch non-comp to this, but just so you know, I'm comparing it to the 3-inch original, but the recoil impulse is very good. The other thing I didn't note that I like that Smith & Wesson has done on all these new pistols is the serrations. If you look at the overall just look of the gun, the serrations just look cool, but they're also very functional. They're easy to grab in the front, which I do a lot, because once I run the optic, I run it off the front most of the time. But they're not super aggressive. Like if you look at some of the serrations, like Walther PDP or some of those, they're almost overly aggressive and can get kind of rough, where these are aggressive, but they're not rough at all. They're still very streamlined and concealed to the gun. So let's put this 15 round mag in here and we'll go back a little farther. I just want to see accuracy wise how much the 4-inch makes a difference or doesn't here.
Is that ported out of the side on the front too?
Yeah, so the way these comps work, it comes out the top, but it's got a relief hole here and on the sides. So most of the gas will end up out the top, but some will end up out the sides as well. They really try to get it out the top because that's what will keep your pressure down to keep your on target better, but it does come out of both places. All right, so we're back out here, I don't know, what is this, 25 yards?
Yeah, about
25 yards or so. Let's shoot at the dummy and see where we end up. Yeah, it's all right there, but shooting at that dummy is definitely different. I probably should have shot at a silhouette at that distance because I can't really, the thing about a dummy, and this is what he is saying, is on a target you have some sort of, you can kind of see where you're hitting over and over. So you can kind of adjust if you're off somewhere. When you're shooting at a dummy or shirt like that, you can't see to adjust anywhere. So it's kind of different. And that's probably where they're saying where it makes a bigger difference, because then it's all your confidence in your sights, not reassuring of a steel target dinging or whatever. Because with that hanging on there, that steel target doesn't ding like it does without it on there either. So I can tell I hit it there because the shirt's ripping off, but if you couldn't hear the ding, you wouldn't know if you're hitting it or not. So that is a cool thing, and we'll have to do that more, and just not necessarily gun reviews, just testing side by side and see how much it makes a difference or not. But overall with this pistol, so far I'm definitely impressed with it. I didn't clean it or anything, so it's a little dirty but it's ran fine. All 3 mags, no issues. The Shield Plus was a super reliable pistol, so I don't think this one's gonna be any different than that either. If you want to see a 1,000-round review on it, leave it in the comments section below. If you do, we can do one for sure. If it's not something that everybody wants to see, we may not, just because I have a lot of confidence in this pistol. But on the holster side, we do have holsters for this available. Kydex leather, comfort carries, whatever you want. Pocket holsters. On the last video, you guys blew us up on the pocket holsters because I was talking about the Bodyguard, how I'm not necessarily a pocket holster fan, but the more comments and emails I got, even though it may not be for me, doesn't mean that we can't make holsters for you that work for everybody. And a lot of people had a lot of good points on why they pocket carry, why they want to. So me and Kyle's the main person in our design team doing the filming here. We got to talking about it, and we had tons of ideas how to make it right and how it should be. So we decided to kind of bring those to market. We've been testing them since the last video. Literally, we came back and ran one that afternoon and been testing it, and it's worked awesome. They're gonna have a curve to them where they curve to your leg, super concealable. Literally, it looks like you have a phone in your pocket, which everybody's phone nowadays are bigger than most of these pistols. So it'd be a very concealable option for those people that just nothing else really works or certain situations. So watch for pocket holsters coming out. If you need any holsters for this Shield Plus comp carry, the new Bodyguard, any of the new pistols, we always try to get them out first. We have them for all the new Smith & Wessons right now. So check us out at muddyrivertactical.com. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see, just like the pocket holsters requests that we got bombarded with, definitely shoot us an email. We're always open. We're here for you guys. You know, if I only made the holsters I liked, then we wouldn't make a lot of different holsters and vice versa. Everybody likes something different. So we're always open to feedback. Never feel like you can't give us feedback. That's what drives us. We're here because of you guys, and we never forget that. So shoot us those emails, what you'd like to see, what, if anything, you'd think changed, whatever opinions, shoot us an email. We're always here to help.
Aim for the target.
Yeah, and aim for the target. Next time you're at the range, try this thing and see if it makes a difference, because I can see up close, I could still barely hear the ding, so I got some reassurance per se, but back here you couldn't hear the ding at all, and I know I was hitting it because I could see it move, but you don't get that reassurance, so it makes it more like a mind game than a quick knowing that you're there, if that makes any sense at all. So anyways, as always, we appreciate you guys. Definitely check out this Shield Plus carry comp. I think it's going to be a very popular pistol, going with everything from the Hellcat Pros and all that this size has really become popular recently. So it's definitely going to be a good addition to the Smith & Wesson lineup. So as always, we appreciate you. Until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.